girls hockey, the Detroit Tigers, the Mayo Thunderbolts, and the Lions, well, they just want to win their first playoff game since 1991. If you turned off your TV during the third quarter and said this game is over, you made a mistake, my friends. So where do we start? If you are a Detroit Lions fan under the age of 23, then you have never seen your team win in the playoffs. There ain't no rest for the weary or the Hillman Lady Tigers. 10 golfers at the Alpena Golf Club had the chance of winning $1 million today. The catch? They just had to get a hole-in-one. We are now at the halfway point of the football season with our local teams really starting to bring the heat on the field. Under the Saturday night lights, the Braves fought their way through 80 minutes of regulation, 20 minutes of overtime, and not one but two shootouts to advance to the state tournament. Girls basketball has a reputation of being a low-scoring sport, but with no less than 13 points in a game this season, Tawas's Jenna Sostak is proving that stereotype wrong. Now that Trenton's accomplished his goal of getting 1,000 career points, he's got his sights set on making some school history. Here at Johannesburg Lewiston High School, it's a great day to be a Cardinal. 7 players were named to all conference teams, and junior Logan Huff earned himself the title of Ski Valley Defensive MVP. That's right, Alexandra and Michelle. We are live here at the Alpena Homecoming Tailgates, all put on by Neiman's Market. They provided hot dogs, chips, and pop for all the excited Wildcats fans. We're sitting down with Austin Brown, our 5th down player of the year. So first of all, congratulations, Austin, 66,000 votes. I mean, what does that feel like? You guys are always encouraging girls to try hockey, so I figured it's probably my time to lace up and hit the ice.
That's right, that's right. So we want to see what you got today, see if you can make the Warrior team for the weekend. Get the pucks up.
Hey, that was a better shot. All of our local teams are getting in shape for their districts, but we here at WBKB need to get in some shape of our own.
Perfect. Okay, and I'd have you lean back even more.
That's so much fun. So with my newfound soccer skills, I think I'm ready to cover soccer districts here, but I have one final test. All right, guys, bring it. Still not that good.
We've talked about that banner for 3 years, and now we finally did it.
An empty banner no more. The 2014 Lady Tigers volleyball team left their marks in the Alcona history book by winning their first ever district title.
It feels pretty good being able to come back in the next few years and say that you were that team. It is a great accomplishment. It's just a part of something big and something memorable.
It is the most amazing feeling ever. Ever since we got into districts, or into the season this year, we found out who our district was, we found out we're hosting it, and we found out that we got to buy the first round too, so we're like, this is ours, this has to be ours. With home field advantage and a desire to win, the Lady Tigers were prepared to take down the Tawas Braves in front of their fans in this year's district championship.
The girls came together so well, they fought so hard defensively. They were making plays happen on the net. They found seams in Tawas' defense. It was just an incredible night for the girls all together on the court.
Now that they've taken the weekend to celebrate, it's time to get back to work as they prepare to take on Roscommon in the first round of regionals.
We've been kind of we've won districts, that's great, but tomorrow's another chance and tomorrow's a bigger step. So now it's time to focus and get ready for Roscommon.
I know they're going to be a really high level of play, which I'm really excited to see. You know, if we think we can win, we can do anything.
Reporting from Alcona, Jessica Starbard, WBKB Sports. The Alcona boys basketball team has tonight off, but 3 of their star players were plenty busy this morning, trading in their basketballs for books to bring some holiday cheer to their local elementary school. 'Twas the last day of school before Christmas, and at Alcona Elementary School, 3 basketball stars are reading Christmas stories to the children, and they think they're really cool.
Well, we came and we read Christmas stories to the kindergartners and 2nd graders.
They visited the children with their favorite books in hand.
I read Santa Claus is Coming to Michigan.
I read How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
I read It Was the Night Before Christmas.
Looking to bring some holiday joy to their smallest basketball fans.
It's just really cool just to see how kids look up to you. People don't realize that you're a big involvement in the community, and it's just really cool.
Some did great.
He did fabulous.
Others,
He should stay on the court.
but they all brought smiles to the faces of the tiny classmates.
It's crazy, like, that they look up to us all the time, and we come over and read to them, and they're just in shock.
It makes me feel like I have an impact on these young kids, and at such a young age, they look up to us, and it makes me feel really responsible and special.
As they read to the kids with their eyes full of cheer, the Tigers knew they were doing something special with Santa almost here.
They just think of us as playing basketball, so when we get out here and do this, they realize that we're people too, and we actually care about the community.
Let's head down to Mayo, where the Thunderbolts took on the Rogers City Hurons. Mayo up 14-13 at half, and the Thunderbolts will hold on to their lead until the end of the third quarter. But Jacob Malacca will put the Rogers City Hurons out in front. He takes a handoff, heads up the right-hand side, and he'll end this run with a leap into the end zone for the touchdown to give the Hurons a 19-14 lead. Mayo would fight back to take their lead back with a long drive downfield. Zach Price converts that first down with a pass to Josh Fox, but they were unable to make anything happen, going scoreless in the second half. And that's going to be Quentin Kelly with just over a minute and a half left in the game, who makes a beeline into the end zone. That's his second touchdown of the game, and the Hurons will take this one by a final score of 27-14. In college hoops action, Michigan and Syracuse hit the court for the ACC Big Ten Challenge at the Chrysler Center. First tag, Zach Irvin gets a steal and takes it up for the Jammin'. You might as well call Zach Irvin Bob Marley, because he be jamming all night long on the breakaway. He gets it past. Uncontested, he slams it down, crash landing there, but don't worry, he's all right, he's up, he's good. Michigan up by one, but Rakeem Christmas and the Orange keep this game close, tying the game with a driving layup. Back and forth in the last few minutes, but with 30.6 seconds left in the game, Spike Albrecht from beyond the arc hits the clutch three, and Michigan holds on for the win. 68-65 your final. The Tigers getting a chance to clinch the division title in front of their fans at Comerica Park for the first time since 1987. David Price getting the nod today to do what he was brought to Detroit to do, win clutch games. He got some help from his second baseman early. Bottom of the third, 2 outs, Ian Kinsler steps up and rips a homer into left field. That solo shot will give the Tigers a huge 1-1 lead, and on the hill, Price certainly delivered, striking out 8 batters over 7 1/3. And the bullpen would come in and close up shop for him, while the offense tacked on 2 more insurance runs in the 8th. And the Detroit Tigers are your AL Central winners for the 4th year in a row. The Detroit Lions across the pond today taking on the Atlanta Falcons at Wembley Stadium in London. The top-ranked Lions defense looking like they missed the flight to the UK. Matt Ryan and the Falcons complete an 80-yard first drive with a touchdown pass to Devonta Freeman. Falcons go on to take a 21-0 lead at halftime. Lions open up the third with a 22-yard field goal, but they're going to go for something more here on their second drive of the quarter. On 3rd and long, Matthew Stafford beats the pressure and fires it to Golden Tate. Beautiful touchdown pass, number 119 from Stafford, beats the franchise record and cuts Atlanta's lead to 11. Take a selfie, Golden Tate. Falcons get the ball back, but Matty Ice freezes up under pressure and throws it right to Cassius Vaughn. Vaughn then takes it up to the 10-yard line to set up 1st and goal for the Lions. They'll settle for a field goal, but with 4 minutes remaining in the game, Stafford finds Theo Riddick here. He makes his way to the end zone, down by 2, so they go for 2, but Stafford's pass is incomplete, and the Falcons maintain the lead. The Lions defense gets a big stop to put the ball in Detroit's hands in the final seconds of the game. Stafford able to get the ball in field goal range, and now it's Matt Prater's time to be the hero. 43 yards out, Prater misses it, but hold on. A delay of game penalty on the Lions gives Prater a second chance. This time from 48 yards out, and the kick is good, and the Lions get lucky in London to win their second game in a row by a 1-point margin. Final score of this one, 22-21.